So I get loads of emails and questions through this channel, and I try to answer and respond to as many of them as possible, and I love reading them and interacting with everybody that watches these videos. But unfortunately, I can't always get to every single one. So I thought that I would take some of the very popular questions and answer them in this video. So the first question is from Gabilan1234, and they write, what can I use to replace a clicker? An excellent question. Clicker training is a very powerful system of training and communicating with animals. And even though it's in the name, you don't actually need a clicker, one of these, to do clicker training. When I first started, I didn't have a clicker, so I was just using a sound, a word like yes, and that can be just as effective. Remember that the click is nothing more than a sound that communicates to the dog you just did something awesome and a reward is on its way. The reason why using an actual clicker can sometimes be more effective is that A, it always sounds exactly the same no matter who is using it, and B, it's easier to protect that marker, that sound. For example, if your marker is good dog, and unless you're very careful about this, the dog may hear this sound several times throughout the day, but not actually get a reward immediately afterwards. So eventually that sound will lose meaning and the dog will become less responsive to it. So to sum it all up, you can use any word that you want to replace the click, so long as you're very consistent in doing so. The next question today is from 1992 Gamer Girl, and she writes, what kind of treats are best? Should I use extra tasty in some situations or stick to one kind? The best kind of treats to use are the kind that your dog loves. Just like humans, dogs have unique tastes and preferences, so it becomes our job to determine what it is that they really enjoy. And once we are able to determine what our dog likes and what they really like, we can drastically improve our training. What I use the most in training Celea is her dog kibble. It's a good idea to get your dog used to working for a portion of their daily food for so many reasons. It's incredibly bond building, and if you are able to introduce the concept to a puppy from an early age, they're going to enjoy learning and be very motivated by food later in life. With that said, it's still a good idea to use a large variety of rewards. Generally speaking, the more difficult an exercise or the more distractions there are, the tastier the treat needs to be. Using what your dog considers a high value reward will easily be much more effective in a situation where a lesser value reward just isn't working. I think that's all the questions that I'll tackle today. If you like this video, then let me know and maybe I'll do these more often. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and have a good day.